Hey music fans, as a roadie I had this great opportunity to tour with all these bands. I wrote a book about my experiences on the road and it was the #1 new release on Amazon and Bios and it's now sold millions of copies on Kindle. I'm Joel Roadie and this is my podcast, Party Like a Rock Star. This is my next episode with my buddy Chad Olech. Chad Olech is a roadie. He's a front of house engineer. He's a tour manager. He's worked on a production level for bands like Linkin, Puddle of Mud, Survivor, Thin Lizzy, Flogging Molly, Chevelle, Anthrax, Daughtry, Deftones, Weezer, Panic at the Disco, Shinedown, Peter Frampton, Jason Bonham, Disturbed, and Fall Out Boy. I left some of our conversation back and forth in here because I thought it was kind of fun banter. It lets you get to know him a little better, but I don't imagine that Disturbed fans are probably fans of ATARASHII GAKKO, but you never know, man. You never know. Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoy this, and let's see what he thinks about ATARASHII GAKKO. This is a band called ATARASHII GAKKO, and I don't know, man. The first video I actually watched of them, I did not like them at all. And now I'm all about them. And that's a cool thing. Is there any bands you can think of that the first play you were like, and then they became one of your favorites? Is there?
Oh man, there are so many. I'm not actually going to name any of them because some of them are friends of mine now. But yeah, there are several, and I'll tell you some offline sometime. But there are several that I was like, I despise this band. And
you want to hear one that will surprise you? So my first tour was with Chad here. I did Disturbed. And I don't know if I ever told you this. So I'm in the STP bus and we're watching MTV. And Disturbed came on. And I'm like, this is what's wrong. Is this kind of shitty music, man? And this is the kind of stuff they play people. And it's subpar. And I mean, I'm just ripping. I'm just such an... Well, you know, I was such a jerk as this young guy, and I hated him. And I remember my boss, Charlie said, he was like, be careful what you say. And it was like 2 weeks later, he probably already knew. You guys came, and it was Disturbed, and I turned into a really big fan. But I know why. It's because them on the stage, they had so much charisma. Watching David sing was so cool, and the rest of the guys are great too, but it was awesome to watch him sing that Tears for Fears cover, especially at the time. It was so cool. So anyway, there's mine. You don't have to comment. You can say you loved them from
yeah. Yeah, they did great. So oddly enough, I actually did like Disturbed from the start. I met them just before their album came out. I was out with a band called the Deadlights, and Dave and maybe Danny, I'm not sure. I think it was Dave and Danny came onto to our bus when we were opening for Typo Negative, and brought a copy of the CD that either just came out or was just about to come out. And I played that CD a lot. I really dug that CD right from the top.
Yeah. They were really cool. I definitely dove in, and I'm still a big fan. I think you're still pretty friendly with Dave. I think you talk to him a lot, right?
I chat with Dave and Danny via Facebook, here and there. Yeah. We share memes, that sort of thing, or they'll laugh or comment on my stupidity.
We all do. All right, Not a Laughing Matter is ATARASHII GAKKO. The song is called OTONABLUE. And I think it's a masterpiece, so I'm intrigued to see what you think. Let's give it a go and see if you like it on the first play or not.
かってる欲しいんでしょ進撃する私の全て冷めた瞳まで魅了するいつかは花になるアマリリス優しいだけの言葉じゃなくて心でつながりたくてありきたりなメイクじゃ隠せない憧れだけ夢を見るあなたの前でまた大人ぶるそのうちじゃなくて今すぐがいいの大人の恋に焦がれて見た目よりも残るあどけない気持ちだけが空回る私を見つけて優しいだけの言葉じゃなくて心でつながりたくてありきたりなメイクじゃ隠せない憧れだけ夢を見るまだ見ぬ恋路を追いかけて追いかけてまた大人ブルー
Totally sounds like Disturbed, right?
I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, I expect them to be opening for him in the next tour, I'm sure.
I'm sure it'd be perfect lineup.
That is definitely not my cup of tea. That's definitely not my cup of tea, but it reminds me of like almost like a late 80s, early 90s DJ Jazzy Jeff type thing mixed with trying to picture the song. There's another song, like I don't know if it's Debbie Gibson, something else from that late 80s, early 90s that it really reminds me of.
Did you like the Volvo station wagon being featured? I'm like,
Yeah.
Of all the cars to pick to like focus on, I'm like, wow, it was a Volvo station wagon.
I mean, why not, right?
Why not indeed? Why not indeed? All right, let's do another metal act from Japan. Have we heard of a band called Bandmaid?
Man-made?
Band.
No, I don't think I have. Oh, Band, B-A-N-D.
Yeah.
Nope, I still don't think I've heard of them either.
Didn't matter anyway. Okay, cool. Let's jump into that one and see what you think of that track. We won't play any more Atarashi Gakko for you, but we can't win them all. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the show. I now have a Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Discord, and even a Patreon. The Patreon you can join for as little as $1. The handle on all of them, it's of course, Joel Roadie. I'll see you guys on the next one.